It has been one full year to the day since you fought the Dark Chosen of Helkin. Her existence caused a stir in the politics of this country. If Helkin can grant that level of power to someone, what chance does the side of good have against her and her underlings in the future? With the war over, there are many ex-soldiers coming looking for work everywhere. Overpopulation has become a bit of a problem now, and the new settlements plan is being initiated by the king. Lev, you managed to help some people get employed, but not even close to all of them. The king made several announcements over the year, stating changes to the country and how organizations will be moving forward. He also said that the festival that is held every time the country undergoes major events when morale is low will be taking place once the city has been restored and things go back to normal. The tournament that takes place during the festival is usually only for the Heroes Guild to determine who their strongest members are, but due to everyone being involved with the last battle, it has become an open tournament, so anyone who is capable in battle can join. The Rune's Strongest is the event name, and everyone has been talking about it leading up to the date. The Heroes Guild has expanded into branches of freelance mercenary groups, those with the ability to fight against threats the city has, or those with specialty skills needed for certain assignments, can build their own group that receives jobs from the guild. These groups must be approved by the guild as suitable for helping the people, so certain standards have been put in place to determine if a group can be a Hero Guild branch. They are also looking for places outside the city to set up branches as well. It's just Lev sitting at home with his old man glasses on, reading the newspaper, just oozing. He's like, Enterprise. Lev, you've been given a guild license through the Heroes Guild. Though you are your own guild, you are counted as a branch of the Heroes Guild. The Red Orchestra is still under construction, as well as your tavern upgrades, as the city restoration was more of a priority throughout the year. But things are now focused on your rise through the business world. Ruby's Dojo has become the go-to place for people wanting to learn combat abilities. With the wide array of combat styles available to everyone, there is something suited for each person that walks through her doors. However, Ruby has retired from the adventurer life and has settled down to be an instructor and a mother. Because she has Luffy.
Luffy.
Ruby has been avoiding Lev for the majority of the year, except for the last few months. However, Luffy has become best friends with Vitalia, and she basically lives at your house now. And Viola's already considered her grandbaby. So, Luffy never says why Ruby's avoiding Lev, but she does say that she still cares about you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Then again, you wouldn't have really had time since you're building an empire.
Lev is busy.
Boss, you spent the whole year as a bottom-of-the-barrel grunt in the city guard. I need you to actually roll an investigation for the year, just to see how well you could do your job.
Please not that one.
Oh boy. Oh.
Well, it's not in that one.
Slacker.
You don't get fired, but you don't get a promotion or a whole lot of pull in the business in the guards. They don't like teaming up with you on patrols. You kind of lose focus on doing your patrol. You see a tavern.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, you're getting old. You're not paying attention. You see a bar, you kind of hobble around the area too much instead of continuing on the patrol route. But besides trying to not fuck up your job, nothing eventful happens with you, except the occasional voice in your mind telling you to use it. You've managed to resist the call to the Bloodbath Arena, but with your job being unfulfilling and nothing happening for a year, the call gets harder to resist. But today marks the start of the festival, so you'll be busy anyway. Mirrodin. Mir. You kidnap Lilia. with her
I did not
consent.
kidnap her.
With her consent, don't worry. And you spent your time traveling the continent and bonding out in the wilds. You took a trip down to the druids who raised you, and you brought Lilia with you to see them. And the druid clan married you during your time there. Now that the city is restored, people have been setting up things for the festival. The big event is the Rune's Strongest tournament, but the Bard's College is also going to be putting on a concert. The king and princess will be here to enjoy the festival, and the king is a judge for the tournament. So will Charles-Dune, Rufus, Lupus, the guard captain, as well as the arena host, who you learn is named Madla Ivory, or Ivory. Lev, you heard word that the princess herself will be entering the tournament as a combatant.
What?
This will be your chance to finally get to meet the princess after all these years, and maybe impress her.
But I'm gonna be fighting her.
And possibly fight her.
Oh boy.
Also,
that's a great place to meet her.
Also, your family wants to see you fight, and some of them want to see you get your ass kicked. You know the ones.
Yeah, that sounds like my older brothers.
Mirrodin, you decided to enter the tournament since you know how powerful you can be, and you even get the feeling that there's even more latent power within you that you haven't tapped into. Plus, Lilia wants to see you to become a champion, and also you need money to get a cottage built, or one here in town, out in the wilds. Either way, you need lots of money to do the thing that you want for you and Lilia's future.
Yeah.
And prize money is good.
Are there concession prizes?
I mean, you'll find out.
That was a great question.
Voss,
Yeah.
you got strong-armed into entering the tournament by your daughter. She told you to go fight things as if it's literally the only thing you're good at. And then the mask even asks you to use it when things get tough. Yeah. It's not telling you to kill, it's telling you to use it when you're in trouble. So, we'll start with... Hold on. We'll start with... Let's see... 1, 2, 3... Mirrodin. You just re-entered the city with Lilia, wrapped, like, clingingly to your arm. We'll put on some festival music. Festival.
Oh.
That'll do. Alright, so you enter the city and already you can hear like festival music, crowds gathering, and people just like, as you enter you see like the festival grounds near the, mostly on the fields, like the farm fields, and going up and through the theater district. You see shops with celebratory items and souvenirs along the main street for people coming and going. There is way more people here than the last time you were here. Like, a stupid amount of people. It's more cluttered than like tall grass through a field. There's more people than that.
Wow.
Cool.
Mira's like, ooh. Like a little kid. There's souvenir shops, there's little like little carnival games, there's even rides.
Wow.
The rides are actually druids and other mages that can use polymorph and wild shape. They turn themselves into animals and give rides to people. Roll perception.
Oh, okay.
Sounds kind of kinky. They like to be
Well-
ridden.
Perception, Mirrodin?
Oh, okay. Here.
23. You see everything just as well as you used to. You see a huge-ass T-Rex And on the T-Rex is what you can only assume is Ruby and Luffy. Yeah, you just see them running around in like the fields, like to the right of the entrance. You just see them running around on a T-Rex.
What the hell?
Yes, this big old T-Rex. And the T-Rex kind of has like a not a derpy face, but like a very very like cute anime girl face almost. But it's T-Rex.
Bearden is confused.
Yes, as you
He
should.
does not know what sorcery this is.
You see kind of like little carnival games, and Lilia's like kind of dragging you to them. Come on, let's go look at them. You could win prizes for me. There's a strength test, shooting game, a guessing game.
Well, like, does it cost anything to enter the tournament?
No, it doesn't cost anything.
Oh.
Yeah. However, you have
Okay.
to win in order to get anything.
Oh yeah.
The tournament will be explained later. That's all the way up at the arena. This is just as you're entering town, all the stuff you're seeing, and Lily's kind of like dragging you to like the carnival games. There's like the hammer game where you hit the hammer on the little thing hard enough to hit the top. Target
Yeah,
game.
well, Bearden's a little noodle, so.
I mean,
Not gonna work.
anyone can try.
Is it worth the embarrassment being?
Oh,
no.
sorry.
Concept. Oh, I mean, you have to pay to use it.
Oh yeah.
It's 5 silver per game.
Does Mirror have that?
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Checking his pockets.
What's EP? What's EP?
Huh? Oh, Electrum. Don't worry about it.
That's not even a currency in most games.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly
Okay.
used for like.
SP is the silver.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, so 5 silver.
Okay, good.
Play. What game would you like to play? There's a strength test, a shooting game, and a guessing game.
Guessing game?
Basically, I have like puzzles or like containers filled with something, and you have to guess how much is in there, or solve the puzzle within a time limit, or just little intelligence checks.
Well, Mirrodin kind of gestures at all the games, like, okay, which one do you want to see me fail at?
She wants to see you fail at the strength test.
Oh dear. I knew you were gonna pick that one.
I mean, if you turned into an animal, you could probably do it better.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just, she just like kind of grabs your arms with one finger, or like her thumb and index finger grabs your arm, just kind of like jiggles the little noodle of arm that you have. I mean, you could try with these. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Maybe.
Okay, well, yeah, Mirrodin's gonna try for 5 silver.
5 silver? Which game? The strength one?
Yeah, the strength one.
Alright.
Let's try it.
Alright. Are you going to use your normal form? Or are you going to turn to an animal that's strong?
No, I don't have any animals in mind.
Oh.
I'm thinking about a shark right now. So
You jump in the air, turn to a shark, and slam it.
yes.
So you're going to use your regular strength?
Yeah, regular
Alright.
strength.
So
Do a
athletics
flip.
check.
Okay, better make her and the mirror. Woo!
16. Surprisingly enough, oh yeah, that's right, because your background gives you proficiency. Yeah, you take the hammer, the big old like war hammer, you slam down, and you hear a ding.
Hey. Rare.
Mirrored in tears.
You see this big, huge plushie of Loon being handed to you. It's body size. And it has like the big, the All Might fists on his hip pose when he's flexing.
Nice.
Right, and that's it's, but it's Loon, the guy who fought Viking last year. And it's a plushie, so it has like a big head. And his face is stitched in there with his stupid smile. So you have this giant life-size plushie of Loon as a prize.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're not has Sylvay'Alla.
Lilia's gonna try the shooting game. Would you like me to take a picture of the nat 20 she just rolled?
Oh.
I'm good.
Okay. I take pictures of the rolls, though. I'm not fluffing things. So she goes to the shooting game, puts down her silver, takes the gun, and just like, what was it? In Red Dead or Max Payne, where you're in bullet time and you can like target each thing and then shoot it all, or it's high noon. You just see
Yeah,
you just
it's
see
high noon.
Yeah, it's high noon even though it's still morning. She shoots all of the targets perfectly, and I think the guy at the carnival game is like, what? That's doing like a triple take to the targets and to her is like, what?
Amazing.
She gets a almost lifelike gun. It's a toy, but it's lifelike and it shoots like little BBs.
Ooh.
Oh.
She comes
So
over.
painful.
Yeah, she comes over to you and she's pointing a gun at you.
Reardon raises his hands. in surrender.
Bang! You're dead.
Oh.
Play it out.
She sh-
What?
I demand a performance.
Yeah, roll a performance to see how hurt you are.
Oh, okay.
So, those really, really low budget, like, C movies, you basically do acting like that, and Lily's like, wow, you are lame, and she just shoots you again.
Bleeding, I am. Ugh.
I am the death.
Or one of those really bad Shakespearean plays.
Oh, God. Basically that, yeah.
If any of
Yep,
you seen
yep.
Hot Fuzz, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. There's also concession stands as well. You smell food.
There you go. That's what Bean wants. I mean, Mirrodin wants.
Deep fried, greasy ass food.
Not that.
Deep fried Oreos.
Yes.
Those are actually really good.
Bean. I'm talking about the concessions in Japan. That was
The takoyaki.
good. Ah.
Roll an investigation to see which different kinds there are. So there are a lot of different countries here at work. 14. You do find a little stand that's currently cooking up something. It's this little stick with these 3 little balls on it.
Tango?
I can't remember what they're called. I just know what they look like. It's like this little shish kebab stick, and there's these 3 little molded up balls of food.
It's dango.
Yeah, dango.
Tango!
Yep. It's 2 silver for one.
Oh, steal of a deal.
Yeah, Mirrodin asks if Lily wants some food.
She's nodding her head like Midoriya when he watches the All Might video. I am only gonna make my hero references.
Wait, how many for?
It's 2 silver
2.
for each thing.
Yeah, Mirrodin goes up to the guy. It's like, how much silver for 3?
For 3, it'll be 6 silver.
Can I get a deal?
Roll persuasion.
Damn it!
2 silver per stick. Each stick comes with 3 little balls. So
Okay.
so
Yeah.
six silver in total.
Mirrodin gets 3.
And how many do you give to Lilia?
2.
2. So
Yeah.
hold on, I'm gonna do something special for Mirrodin here.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh no.
Memories of when you were out in the wilds. So she takes each one and basically one gulps the entire stick and then pulls the stick out empty for each one.
Oh.
She doesn't
Well,
even
that's-
she doesn't even chew it. Bypasses like her mouth and her tongue. She just swallows the entire thing and pulls the stick out.
Okay, that's hot.
Out of my style.
In fact, you see like people looking over like, oh, lucky. Yeah. And she just has like sauce kind of like dripping down the sides of her mouth now.
Yeah, Mirrodin reaches over and helps her clean up.
You just clean her mouth off like a child.
No, it's public. I do it with my fingers and then I lick it on off my fingers.
It's like mine. Now who's the clingy one? Lev, as you're entering the, as you're coming out of the nobility district now, and going out into the streets, roll me a perception check.
Not one, and we pass each other like they do in movies.
30, 50s.
Nat 1, you meet Phoebe.
Is that seriously what I have left over for money? I thought I used all of it. Sorry, talk to myself. Keep going.
No, I actually rolled perception.
Oh, me?
Yes. You're coming out of the
You're
nobility
on that
district.
I definitely rolled in that one. Sorry, I was looking at things and trying to figure out how much money I technically have left over for all my spending.
Yeah, you come out of the nobility district, just counting your money. It's like, huh, have to be more.
More than anything, I'm flipping through like my pages, like how much money do I have?
That should be disadvantage.
Oh,
Well, you know what?
DM discretion.
Yeah, I'm gonna say disadvantage because that is kind of been your priority, your finances and your business stuff.
Okay.
So you're going through like your business ledger. 20 still.
No shit.
Wow.
That's technically a nat 20 on the other side.
I know.
That's cheating.
Alright, so 20. So you're walking out of the building. You're still focused on your business ledger. You're just flipping through the pages. It's like, wow, that's right. That cost a large chunk. Oh, you're going through, and then you're just walking by. It's like, hey, Meriden, hey, Lilia. And then you stop. Slow turn around like stone grinding. And Lilia's there, just kind of like with sauce coming down her mouth a bit.
And you see
Hey, bro.
Mirrodin like cleaning off with his finger and licking it.
Just licking
Oh my
her,
god.
Just licking her face. Oh.
Hold on. I need to know what Mirrodin's actually doing. Mirrodin, tell me what you're doing.
It's what I said I was doing, not what the DM is saying.
Okay. Okay.
So you lick it off with your finger?
Yes.
Okay. So you're walking by as this happened. You're like, hey, Mirrodin, hey, Lilia. You see, and you stop, turn around, you see Mirrodin licking, swabbing Lilia's face with his finger and just like licking it off his own finger.
Yeah.
And I'll look over and say,
Lilia's making dead eye contact with you.
I look them both
bro.
dead in the eye, like, huh?
Hey,
Something sweet in the stalls?
Yeah.
Not you, Mirrodin. I'm talking to Mirrodin. Quiet, you.
Yeah, we just got Dango. They're really good. I didn't get to
I glare at you. I'm like,
Yeah, they are.
The sauce is good.
Yes, they are.
So they are.
You just see Lilia's
What?
grin slowly becoming more like the Grinch, the ear-to-ear big-ass grin.
I'm gonna be like, uh-huh. Nice to see you guys in town. What are you doing? Why didn't you come see me, huh? And I like
We
put my ledger away, like put my hands on my hips and like cock my head to the side. What the hell?
Well, I mean, we're busy out in the woods. She just elbows Mirrodin.
We were actually traveling. We explored the world, and we heard there was a tournament in the city, so we came back.
Explored my world.
Oh boy.
I like how you failed to mention
I
that you
like
got
how,
married.
I like how you're not here.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look back at them.
Oh yeah, they're both
Right.
wearing like this sort of wedding band, but it's made out of kind of like these rare alchemy leaves.
So
Alchemy
with my
reagents.
perception, do I actually notice these things? Like, oh hey, that's very resembling of something.
Yeah, they're both wearing like this wedding band thing, and Mirrodin kind of just like gestures to her. Excuse me. Gestures to her wrist, and she points out these wedding band things the Druid clan made for us when we were down there. They said
I'm gonna-
as long as our bond doesn't die, these plants will never wither.
I'm gonna glare at both of them and be like, so I wasn't invited?
I mean, his clan kind of just like pushed it on us a bit.
No, wait, there totally would have been an invitation.
I don't think
Then where is it?
No!
the clans.
I thought we sent one to you. I'm gonna just ignore you.
Whatever.
I mean,
Nice to have you back.
how would the clans send an invitation to a wedding out in the middle of the wilds on the other
I don't know.
on the other end of the continent?
I didn't
Bird.
know that you guys cared more about your clans than you did your own brother.
Lily is like, surprise? I mean, we're coming back. This is one of the things we were going to tell you. One of the things.
Lev,
Uh-huh.
it was a kind of a private ceremony. Like, it was
It was a druid thing.
done. It was done in the customs of my druid clan,
I'm
but
gonna,
we were planning on having something with your entire family here in the city, just so that we can have a larger reception with Lilia's families and family and friends.
Kind of
Propping
like
up.
2 weddings for both sides of the
Yeah.
family.
damn it, you guys don't let me put my funny jokes in before you fucking. God damn it.
Also, Lilia kind of grabs Mirrodin's cheeks and like pulls on them a bit. Also, Mirrodin's entering the tournament so he can have enough money to get us a house.
Mhm.
And she's just like
Mirrodin will have to-
pulling your cheeks apart, Mirrodin.
You look like a fish right now.
Wearing a giant plushie of Loon on your back.
Yeah, Mirrodin looks ridiculous.
So, what's the money for?
A house for us to live together.
Why didn't you ask me?
Ask you about what?
Helping with you the cottage.
But I don't understand. I don't think Mirrodin knows that like love has
Yeah,
been all
He's
like,
been gone
successful.
all year with Lilia.
I'm
Lilia
gonna-
doesn't
yeah.
really know that much.
I'm gonna grab Mirrodin by like his arm and like drag him over and flip open my ledger and show him all my numbers. Like, I've been busy.
It's like you point to the mansion you have. It's right across the street.
Mirrodin is like, that's a lot of zeros.
Yeah. You see a 6-digit number in there.
What have you done? Like, how did you? This is amazing.
The bar did very well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Who knew that overpopulation and lack of employment means people are going to drink their problems away and come to a bar?
Yes. Lev has made over 158. Well, 150,000.
I think it was like 180, wasn't it?
Nah, the total was 158.
Oh.
$158,574 or gold. And then I spent pretty much all of it throughout the year. I only have like 3,000 left over. Which is still a lot.
Yeah.
Lilia's like, what monies?
Well, maybe if you guys invited me to your wedding, you wouldn't have to worry about a cottage, now would you?
Lilia's like,
It doesn't have to be a cottage. I just thought it would be something sweet.
just get a mansion out in the forest.
Well, speaking of that, I do plan to expand further outwards.
Expand how?
Well, you can't tell anybody, and I pull both of you in real close, and I whisper, I'm planning to make a settlement.
Lilia's like, you're gonna make a town?
Yes, and I'm gonna be governor.
My God, you're setting your sights really high.
I'm like, with that said, that tournament money is gonna be mine, and I wink at Mirrodin.
Lilia is gonna whisper something in Mirrodin's ear, and I am going to private message Ashley.
I'm here. Okay.
Mirrodin here. Boo, 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 boo.
You just see Mirrodin's face. Oh God.
It's like his jaw drops.
But when she says it in a way that
Now, my question is to you, DM. Could I hear it?
she's kind of got her mouth like right into Mirrodin's ear and her hands covering it, so
Okay.
unless you want to get right on up in that.
I mean, I was leaned into them when I was doing all that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you'd have to get right next to Lilia's mouth when she says it, because she's kind of blocking it. And the way she's saying it is using a lot of tongue on his ear.
Alright, I'm good. I would not want to lean in.
As this shenanigans is going on, Voss.
Yes.
Let's get to you finally. Your daughter, for the first time in centuries, finally gets a day off, and she is literally dragging you to every concession stand, every game, and she is making you participate in all of them.
Okay.
First off, 5 silver to play the strength testing game. She's forcing you into it.
Alright, so -1 gold and 5 silver, right?
Yeah.
Alright. 5. Alright, strength testing game. Just strength?
Athletics.
Alright.
Okay. You take the hammer, you one-hand it, slam down, ding. You're better at one-handing than two-handing.
Yeah. I just... Okay,
You
I
have one
just
arm
picture-
designated for spankies.
I just picture picking it up like it's a...
You pick it up with both hands, but then you one-hand when you swing it.
Oh. I was picturing myself just picking it up like it was a tool hammer and just dropping it down like effortlessly.
Oh
and
no,
it gets a tweet.
it's still it's a large hammer and it is heavy.
Yeah.
It's not like a tool hammer. This is more on the swing itself, the athletics check. You one hand, whing, ding. And you also get a life-size plushie of Loon.
Alright, look at my daughter, I'm like... I try to emphasize pushing it towards her.
She grabs it. She drags you onto the shooting game. 5 silver for that.
Alright. That's
And it's since you don't have any ranged weaponry, it'll just be a dex check.
Alright.
Shooting a gun and you're not really proficient.
Yeah. Dex check?
Yeah, just plain dex. You're still kind of good at that.
Yeah.
Never mind. You hit a few targets, but not really enough to win a prize. You're like, fucking. It's like, She goes over to like the guessing game one, and there's basically like this. I think Rubik's Cube, but it's more of what are they called? It looks like a D20 dice.
Okay.
Yeah. And 5 silver for that.
Alright, give me a second to minus this. And then add 8. Alright. Alright. Do I roll?
It will be investigation check.
Oh, something I'm terrible at.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Never mind.
Oh, now I get it.
So
can we swap those for my job? No, I'm
No.
just kidding.
You suck at your job. That's canon now. But you take this, being an old man and like not having that many hobbies, like doing little stuff like this here would make sense. Just to, like when you're at home, you're killing time. Get a book, get a little Rubik's Cube, get a crossword puzzle, whatever. Old people stuff. And you get this big ass Rubik's Cube thing. It takes like, it's like holding a basketball, and you're just like, and your daughter's like, what the fuck? Why are you good at this? And you complete the puzzle. You get a, let's see, for the guessing game or the puzzle game, you get, I'm gonna say, one of those fancy scholar hats and a monocle.
Just be fun, I'm gonna put that on.
I mean, your daughter's gonna put it on you anyway. So you're wearing a scholar's hat, like you're just a really smart scholar, and you're wearing a monocle. It's all like it's all like prop costume type level stuff. It's just a little concession stand. Right now she's dragging, as you put it on, she's dragging you to another thing. But then you see something. You see 3 people hug, and then a big bag of money. And at first you're thinking, oh wait, is there a crime deal going on? Is there the drugs? And you rush over, and you see Lev, Mirrodin, and Lev's sister, Lilia.
Here.
And you guys see this big old guy wearing a scholar's hat and a monocle.
Yeah. No.
Howdy!
Good day!
No, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna say howdy, but I'm gonna, I'm an old man, but I'm gonna put my stature like I'm, putting my hands behind my back, like, sophisticated, like, to make myself look sophisticated as I walk up to them.
You do the fancy, like, sort of, you have status in life.
Yeah!
And Liv, as soon as you see this guy, at first you don't quite recognize him, but then you see the scraggly beard, you see the daughter tailing behind him, and then you realize, oh, that's just the old guy.
Now, do I remember his name? That is the question.
Roll a history.
Okay.
Because none of you have really. Who are you again?
I'm like, old guy, how's it going?
Okay, I'm gonna do an anime drop and fall on the ground.
I have both my arms up in like excitement, like woohoo!
Just fall to the ground.
Do I have to? Can I roll a performance?
To see how stupid you look, sure. You look pretty.
Perfect.
You look pretty dumb.
I'm gonna laugh and be like, I keep forgetting your name. I'm sorry.
And walking towards you is Loon, but it's a plushie. And what's her name? Kira. She's holding Loon in front of her, the plushie, and she's trying to do an impression of Loon.
Okay.
Never mind. She's trying to do an impression. You see a stuffy, plushy Loon walking towards you. I am focused. She falls, but she falls onto the plushie of Loon, so they both fall down. Like father, like daughter.
I'm gonna go over and be like, that was an impeccable, impeccable. What is that?
Impeccable timing.
I guess so. I'm gonna reach down and be like, "Are you okay?" and help her up.
Yeah, I'm fine. I fell on the plushie. Loon saves everyone. Except Voss.
That impersonation was very well done, just like the real thing.
I just get up and act like nothing happened.
Yeah, you kind of got like some dirt in your beard now. Your face is a little scuffed up.
Okay, I'll turn around so I'm not facing him real quick and kind of like brush my beard a bit, and then turn back around to face him. And act like nothing happened.
Your monocle's like kind of like tilted slightly and it's about to fall off. Your hat's slanted.
I'm gonna stop the conversation and be like, now, before anything else happens, what are your names? Because you're so... I always see you guys, but I never remember.
Kira, your daughter looks at you, Voss. She's like, wow, even after becoming one of the heroes of the city, no one remembers you.
Oh.
Oh, it's a good thing. And she kind of just like jabs you, and she's like, "It's a good thing you're entering the tournament, so maybe you can become famous, and people will remember you before you die."
God.
I just die again.
I'm like, holy shit. I didn't mean to bring stuff up.
Hey, she became a surgeon last year. She knows how to cut deep.
Wait, surgeons don't always cut deep.
No, it's meant to be a joke.
Okay, cool. As you were. They're usually superficial wounds.
I know. She knows how to cut precise. There you go.
There you go. She knows where to cut.
Yeah, she knows where to cut. So,
To inflict the most pain.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, that's...
I just don't say anything and hang my head.
So you guys here to watch the tournament, or?
Yeah. I point to me and Mirren, I'm like, we're in the tournament too.
Yeah, we're gonna enter.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said after what?
Oh, we're gonna enter.
Oh,
Yeah, yay.
well, you better probably get up to the arena and register. The tournament starts at, I think, noon.
I'm like, that's exactly what I was coming for, but I ran into these two.
Ooh, we need to go then.
Yeah, you got like a couple hours maybe till it starts.
Oh.
Ah,
Yep.
I'd rather register and then go have fun.
Alright, you can go register then. Come on, Dad, we gotta go register as well. Well, you have to go register. She kind of starts like
Yeah.
pushing you forward.
I'm still hanging my head down in shame.
Did they tell me their names yet or not?
No, because you changed the
Oh my!
subject.
That wasn't me. That was your daughter. As we're walking, we're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna only ask this one more time. What are your names?
I'm Kira, the owner of Kira's Clinic over in the business district. This is my dad, the one you saved the city with last year.
I knew of him. I just didn't. He didn't tell me his name.
She slaps you on the ass, like backhands you across the ass, Voss. It's like, you didn't tell them your name?
It didn't seem important at the time. I was saving the city.
I'm gonna wrap my arm around Voss and be like, in fact, I owe you something. You saved my sister that one time.
Boss, roll a history check. It's also a bit not for the alcohol, but because it's been a year.
Yeah. I do remember the event, but my character probably doesn't.
Yeah. That's why I said it's been a year. I was like, oh yeah, Nadia.
Yes, that's her.
She still working at the bar?
No. In fact, she's working at the orphanage.
That's Abby.
I thought I had most of them working at the.
They had them the tavern, your tavern.
Right. They're working at the they're working at my tavern right now. I couldn't remember. Sorry.
Yeah. Right now, your tavern's actually not open due to the expansion renovations.
Yep. Everybody's on vacation.
Yeah. I mean,
paid vacation. Thank you.
Yeah, they're on vacation here in the city.
Well, I mean, I paid them on vacation, so
Yeah,
it's just it's a paid stay vacation.
I know.
Staycation.
Staycation.
In fact, to make that canon, I'm gonna take off 1,000 gold.
There you go.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been going to bars recently. All of a sudden he just remembers wandering around the bar but never entering.
I'm like
doing his rounds.
Well, that's disappointing. I would have loved for you to see my tavern.
Trying to stay away from alcohol.
Yeah, he's been
now.
sober all year, as far as I know.
Huh. Well, good on you. With that said, though, I still have to pay you guys, as you have done so much, and you've done plenty for the city. So I'd like to give you 500 gold.
I mean, isn't that really up to, like, the city to reward us? Which, by the way, Dad, did they give you anything for saving the city? Besides, like, a thank you? And your job? I guess your job's one thing.
No, I didn't receive anything.
Wow.
Well, I may not be the city, but you definitely got a friend here, so I gave him 500 gold. In fact, you can split it with your daughter, 250, or just give it all to her. I don't care what you do.
I just take the bag, I look at it, and I just hand it over to my daughter.
She takes the money, it's like, I mean, I'm probably more flush than all of you guys combined right now.
Currently, probably. I only got 550 to my name, but that'll change.
Yeah, I converted I converted all of my mountain of gold into platinum just so I could store it properly.
Yeah, I'm just handing it to her because, okay, my character is getting up there in age. He thinks so. And he's handing all of his money, basically, to his daughter so she can live a good life.
Yeah.
Even though she's making good money, he's still being the father figure.
Yeah, not so much now since everything's calmed down, but back when everything was ridiculous, she made probably might not be quite as much as Lev, but a stupid number that no one should ever have. But at the same time, that was just the situation things were in.
Yeah. Well, if she ever needs something to do with that money, contact me.
She kind of gives you like a narrowed look thing. What do you mean by that?
Well, we could always have more expansion for the orphanage. We could always open another hospital. I could use a hospital in the future endeavors I'm planning.
Her eyes go back to normal. Oh, hospital.
Yeah.
She kind of like looks off towards the business district, down like the alleyways, like sees her little clinic. Is like, maybe it's due for an expansion, I guess. We'll see.
I'm gonna pull the Lev here. I'm gonna be like, I'm always happy to help, and I do the little gesture and bow towards her, and give her a little bit of a wink.
And then she's all like, "Now I remember you're that annoying pompous guy that showed up at the clinic before the last battle."
Hey, I helped. I healed. I did a lot, actually. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You didn't heal anyone, but you
You healed
helped
lots of people.
organize the people.
Yeah, I healed a lot
Oh,
of
I
people.
didn't remember that. Sorry.
No. No,
I did quite a bit.
Yeah, he burned through all of his spell slots healing people.
Yeah, I didn't remember that, but I do remember you helping out with a crowd of friends.
Yeah. I did a lot.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably head up. As you're walking by, though, you do notice a gathering of people. You heard talk about it last year, but everyone's been gone and or busy. Voss, you might have actually probably passed the store itself a few times during your patrols. The Apocalyptic Arsenal shop has opened up, aka the
Nice.
the Monster Part shop.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the person there has an outdoor kind of like outdoor shop for the festival, and she's doing like one per customer, like super cheap deals on like monster part weapons, which are just like ridiculous weapons or armors.
Yeah.
You can go see that on the way.
Oh, I would love to peruse that.
Okay, so
I
it's
got
on it's
nothing,
on
so
it's on
but
the
yeah.
way. But anyone with monster parts can have it used.
I don't think I have any monster parts this go around. Not with Lev.
I think Meriden does.
Nope. All the monster parts were on, my poor Yankin.
Hey Meriden, do you have any monster parts in your big old bag?
I have a monster part extractor. I do not believe I have any monster parts though.
You don't have
Monster
any
part. What?
in your
Monster
main
part extract?
in your main inventory?
Oh, my main inventory?
Yeah.
I'll check. I have spider fangs.
There you go. What type of spider fangs? Just regular ones, or?
Yeah, just regular ones.
Okay, so that's
Like
probably
4.
from the normal spiders. Those were items
Yeah.
that you picked off that corpse of the imposter last year.
Right.
Because that one was the one that fought the spiders.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we didn't really fight many monsters, quote unquote.
Well, your characters didn't. The previous, literal previous party of characters did.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, whoops.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So,
it's like,
may as well take
random.
it a look, though none of us can do anything with it.
Yeah, so you go there, and
Yeah.
you see this woman with this weird-looking alchemy pot type of thing.
Ooh.
It's like an alchemy pot, but then it like extends out to like a small little like forge platform thing. If anyone has played Dragon Quest 11 or 12,
Ha.
whatever one it was, the recent one, right? It's basically the fun size forge,
Cool.
and you see.
I think the last Dragon Quest I played was like 3 or 4.
I think
Mine was 7.
I think you played 8 with me, Justin. Well, I mean, we
Oh, sorry.
took turns with it.
8. Yeah, 8 was the one I was played.
With Jessica and her boobs.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Bunny costume.
Yep.
Never played it, but I watched you play the hell out of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But in the recent one, I think this is number 11, Dragon Quest 11. There's a little thing called the Fun Size Forge, where it's an alchemy pot, but it's also like a forge. You can rework weapons and armor and stuff. She basically has that. You see people like handing over like monster parts and stuff like that, and she grabs that, some basic metals and stuff like that, and she throws it all in. It's like a blender. You hear like a blender noise, right? All the stuff comes out, and then she starts like molding it and kneading it like dough, and then like this whole platform presses down on the what she's molding, right? You hear like a tss, like an iron, and then it comes up, and then there's a finished product.
Huh.
Yeah, this person now has basically the Blades of Chaos from God of War, Whoever this random person is.
Cool.
Yeah. It took about 5 minutes to make something.
Wow.
Yeah. And she sees you. She's kind of just like sitting on a stump of wood, has her forge next to her. She's looking at you, and she just goes, "Sup?"
I'll do my left bow. Good day.
You here to make something out of monster parts?
Alas, I do not have anything that is of monster parts. I just came to see what the whole hubbub was about.
Oh. Well, if you have monster parts, I could show you, but basically, you got something that you ripped out of a monster's face or ass or whatever part of their body, combined it with some basic metals, and whatever type of weapon or armor or item you want, based on the size of the creature parts and their design, I can make something.
Excellent.
You just see her like sniffing the air. Hold on, I smell something. She looks at Mirrodin. You got monster parts.
Oh no.
Yeah, I do. Do you want them?
Do
He
you
holds
want,
out like the 4 spider fangs.
Do you want something made with these?
What can be made with them?
How many spider fangs you said you got?
Or
4. She can make a small little dagger with each, or she could combine them to make a bigger weapon.
as well combine them.
Yeah. You want them combined?
Yeah.
Okay. It costs 500 gold to have this made, though.
Oh.
Well, you have 1,000,
Well-
so that is up to you.
Pretty sure Meriden have way
It's
more
like a
than that.
super weapon, basically.
Well, we were trying to.
He looks
You
to
could use
Lillian,
it for the
right?
tournament.
But then you think Meriden's not really a weapon user.
That's true.
You use some weapons, but like it's not that effective.
Nope.
And if he was to make it for someone else, then that would be used against him.
Yeah, Mirren is gonna pass on the spider sword.
Okay. Well, I have a shop over in the crafting district. So, come by if you want something that could kill stuff. That you got
Cool.
from stuff you killed.
Lev is scratching his head. I guess I gotta go on a hunt. One of these days.
One of these days.
Going hunting. For monsters.
Monster hunting.
Alright. The shopkeep's name is Zoe.
Zoe, you want to show us a picture of her?
Her name is Zoe Devastation.
Ha!
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
She looks almost angry.
Nah, it's just resting bitch face.
Yep.
Alright.
You
I get that way
You
some
see
days.
someone coming up with this giant horn that doesn't even look like it'll fit inside the alchemy pot. You just see them dragging it through the ground with some rope. It's like, I got this. Can you make something out of this? She picks it up like it's nothing, and she just starts like shoving it, cartoonishly cramming it into the alchemy pot, and somehow it fits all the way in, like a almost like a bag of holding. It just
wow.
It just goes in there, and then starts pumping out stuff. The little forge table thing that's connected expands outwards, right? And you see this entire suit of like this armor made out of the same material the horn is, with some metals combined with it as well. And someone's wearing this big, huge Monster Hunter bone armor.
Oh.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Fascinating.
Yes.
But Boss's eyes just like our saucers right now. His monocle almost falls out.
Just jaw drop. The monocle falls out. By the gods. Anyway, after your shenanigans around the festival, you all head up to the arena to get your matchups for the tournament. As you get there, you kind of see a massive lineup of people trying to sign up. However, a lot of people, are being denied at the counter. Roll perception.
Huh.
To see what it's all about.
Even with my good perception rolls, it's terrible.
Yeah, my perception is not that great. except for the one time I noticed when Mirrodin and Lilia were there. Well, I said Lev.
Mirrodin, are you going to perception?
I'm gonna perception. Am I looking for again?
You'll find out when you roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some people getting turned away.
Yeah.
Whew.
You're just seeing like what's causing it. Lev, you kind of see like at the counter like people being turned away, but you don't quite pick up what's being said. There's a lot of people in the lineup, kind of commotion and all that. But Mirrodin, with your elf ears, you just like narrow in, and you hear basically if they don't have combat capabilities, like a class, for example, they get turned away for their safety. So like random dumbasses that just want the prize money and thinking that it's going to be an easy tournament because they're stupid, are being turned away for their own safety. And you see the guy at the counter is this like golden armored winged Aarakocra man.
Flash?
Yeah, but see, as people are like leaving the lineup moves oddly fast because a lot of people are just being denied. You get up there in like 20 minutes maybe, out of like the 100 people.
Yeah, Mirrodin reassures the group that don't worry, guys, we're fine. We're fine.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
as he's saying that, the lineup is moving. Yeah, you reach the counter and you all see this Aarakocra Royal Knight in golden armor. And as you each come up to the counter, he asks what your combat type and your experience in battle.
I'm a bard, College of Swords.
Okay. Affiliation?
Heroes Guild. Also, the Red Lion.
Kind of looks at you, Red.
Sorry, Red Orchestra.
Yeah, he still also does that. He's like, Red Orchestra?
It's in the works. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Actually, in fact, put Red Orchestra there. Let's get some
Publicity going?
publicity going for this.
Alright, he scratches out Heroes Guild. Fucking Red Orchestra. Whatever. Mirrodin, you come up to the counter. Combat type and affiliation?
Druids with the Heroes Guild.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I knew the Heroes Guild was gonna get publicity.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably more Heroes Guild members in this place than anything else.
Exactly.
Voss, you come up and he looks up to you, combat type, and he kind of like squints his eyes at you, like he's trying to remember something. And then
I flash him a smile.
Then he has a look on his face like he doesn't like what he remembers. Combat type and affiliation.
I can picture he's probably somebody having to do with the castle.
You can roll a history check if you want.
Yeah.
You remember this guy as Glider. He's one of the Royal Knights who basically was the one that instructs like new Royal Knights who are assigned to whatever thing, the protection of the princess, protection of the castle, protection of the king. He basically is the one that instructs them on their specific duties to what they're assigned to. He's like the head of the Royal Knights.
Yeah.
Basically, he was your boss when you joined them.
Yeah.
He looks at
Albeit
you
temporarily.
and yeah, it was only for like a day, and you fucked up so bad. And he doesn't like what he remembers when he sees you.
Yeah.
So, combat type and affiliation. He kind of winces a little.
Barbarian and city guard.
He just goes, writes that down. He's like, alright. Voss, you're block 1. Mirrodin, you're block 3. And Liv, you're block 4. And
Understood.
He gestures that the tournament is going to be starting soon, once registration is done. So just go wait in the waiting rooms for each block. And he gestures.
So I was block 1?
Yep.
Sorry, you said? Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, Mirrodin waves to everyone. Oh, good luck, guys.
You're all not going to be fighting each other right away.
Yeah.
That means there's going to be
I'll
drama.
wave to them all. I'll wave to them all. I'll see you all in the final rounds.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Yeah, we head off to our different blocks.
Alright, so you each go to your waiting rooms. There's already a group of people in there. Let's see here. I gotta get. Where did I put it? The rules for the tournament.
Ooh. Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
I just want to ask Bean if she's busy tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing shopping with Hobbit and Mother for appliances and renovation shit.
Mm-hmm. How about around this time again, or I guess around 7?
Might be free. Why? What's up?
Well, we're all free, so we might be able to get the actual combat going next or tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. That way we don't have to stay up super late, and it's already 10, so I wanted to see just ahead of time.
Yeah, I know it's already 10. If I don't get to the combat tonight, that's okay. The next day I would be available would actually be Monday.
I don't know what my days off are. I know I have Sunday off starting.
Because tomorrow we might, like, the family might want to, like, hang out
Dinner?
or have supper.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Next week is Sunday, so tomorrow, and Thursday, Friday.
Thursday would work.
I could do Thursday.
Alright. But,
How about you, Justin?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
still got a bit more to go through, but we won't be doing the combat this game.
Yeah.
I didn't think
fair
so.
enough.
I just wanted to make sure before we forget
Oh yeah, no,
to ask her.
I figured.
Cool,
This session was mostly just the introduction into the new game.
Yep.
Anyway, so as you come into your individual blocks, I see a waiting room. Person comes by and explains the rules, just like an attendant to the arena comes by to each room and explains the rules to everyone. So the only rules are you can't kill your opponent, but we do have healers to prevent that anyways, so go all out. You can use healing spells and abilities, but you can't use healing items of any kind, because that would be a bit unfair, especially for people who have more money.
Yeah, potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's your actual abilities, then you can use that until you run out.
So spells are allowed.
Spells, abilities
Yeah.
like fighter, second wind, stuff like that. The battles will be divided into 4 blocks. The winner of each block will move on to the semifinals that happen on the second day of the tournament. The preliminary round today is comprised of 4 battles of 6-man free-for-all matches. Each round will be on a separate day of the festival. The festival is 3 days long, so the preliminaries today, tomorrow the semifinals, and then the finals on the third and final day of the tournament and of the festival. The semifinals will be between the winners of each block, Block 1 versus Block 2, and then Block 3 versus Block 4, and then the winners of that will face each other in the finals. The final round of the tournament will be between the 2 combatants who made it through the whole tournament, one-on-one, everything you got. The winner will receive a bonus that their faction provides, like a Heroes Guild promotion to top 4 elites, which gives them a salary of 250 gold per month. The City Guard gets promotion and better equipment. Non-factions just get a single cash prize of 1,000 gold. But there will be one more battle for the winner of the festival tournament. The winner will get to face, or the winner of this tournament will get to face the arena champion for the actual championship title of Rune's Strongest, plus the prize for defeating the arena champion. So after the actual tournament for the festival, there will be one more battle against the actual title, or the actual person who's holding the title of champion.
Yeah.
So basically,
Okay.
think the Elite Four and Gen 1 Pokemon is like, you're the champion now. Or you would be if someone didn't already have the title.
Got it.
Yeah. The attendant leaves, and you're just left alone with the people in each block. Voss, in Block 1, you see mostly people you don't recognize, except 2 people that fought alongside you during that giant monster that destroyed the Heroes Guild. You see Ronvalt and Claire, both guild members. My nose is all irritated. You also see a blue-skinned, horned woman that looks like a tiefling. You see a woman that looks human but has snake eyes. And another woman. You're fighting basically all women except for Ronvalt. A woman with big, bushy red hair and gauntlets that you technically haven't met. But other people would probably know who that is.
Hi.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm against quite the roster.
Yeah. But then again, you're also a super tank barbarian, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And remember, it's not you versus 5 people, it's 6 people against each other.
Yeah.
It's a free-for-all.
So, multiple battles.
Yeah. It's all going to be happening at once, though. Each block will happen all at once, not all 4 blocks at the same time, because that'll be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mirrodin, in your block, you see a couple of familiar faces. A co-worker, the woman with the cat ears. You didn't get her name, but she was one of the people that got hurt during that giant monster battle. And Lloyd was the one that saved her. He was the one going around saving people. Woman with cat ears that looks mostly human, so not quite a tabaxi. You see a city guards woman with radiant golden hair. You see a big, tall, buff, shirtless guy with a big serrated sword. A dark-skinned woman with orange hair and a stone mask. A human woman wearing swirly-eyed glasses and a fake nose and mustache. It's like, I fight the weird ones. And Lev.
I'm the weird group.
Yeah.
Yay!
You got the weird group. And Lev, you see Ash and Lumine, your co-workers.
Damn it.
Yeah. You see a long, blonde-haired elf woman, a human-looking woman in a golden scale robe, and a man in full concealing dark plate armor with a monstrous greatsword.
Mine are all scary.
I know.
God damn it.
So you're all just there in the waiting room looking at the competition. Right, and some of you are like, yay, this is going to be fun. Everyone's weird. And you're like, oh, God. Why them?
Why do I gotta fight?
I'm actually getting pumped up.
One turns into a giant golden ape. And Ash is just me.
Ash is all about exploding things.
I know!
But Liv, you remember, you have the Jedi power too. Is like, you will not do anything for the entire battle.
That's a lot of like...
It's like, who's the strongest? You can't do anything.
This is so... That's a lot of tactics to deploy
But
on myself here.
remember, you're not fighting everyone. Some people are going to be like fighting the other one, so you can let them fight each other off.
All of them look scary.
But I mean, whoever beats the scary ones doesn't have. You don't have to face the scary ones, and the one who won, who will be weakened.
Fair, I guess.
Don't go in and take everything on at once like a barbarian. You're not Thrak or Voss.
Fair enough.
Also,
Due
you
to
have
my rage, that'll probably be my strategy because my rage has unique effects.
yeah, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm gonna hurt my companions. You don't have a companion.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's like you get the one
Yeah.
that gives you temporary hit points for damaging everyone around you.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the sum total of the damage done to everyone, so you just become immortal for the battle. Anyway,
I could just run around and start using vicious mockery on everybody.
fuck you, and fuck the rest of you.
Everybody just stops fighting and turns to look at Lev and starts attacking him.
Yeah, you might end up goading everyone to attack you.
Yeah.
Your mother's a duck.
Your mother's a duck.
I heard Ash was talking shit about you.
Yeah, you set everyone against each other. You just walk backwards into a mysterious set of bushes that happen to be there, like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
It's like you go to Loon and it's like, Loon never really cared about you.
Yeah.
Or Ash said that Loon never cared about you. What's that big?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Lumine thinks that big sword's compensating for something.
Yeah, that's what I'll end up doing. Oh, that's so mean. But I mean, I'm a bard, so.
I know, that's literally what you're good at. Basically, you have a lightsaber. You're a Jedi.
Yeah. I'm not the droid you're looking for. These guys are.
It'd be funny if there was a robot character.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop.
But
Oh, go ahead.
are you gonna stop there? Want to post that sheet so me and Mirden can memorize it better?
The sheet?
Yeah. Read the chat. The rules and how